Okay, this is another question under, falls under basic math. And we see a story here that has a percent sign in it, and it doesn't say the word interest. It has money involved, a bunch of people buying shoes, and Alexis is going to buy everybody's shoes because that's what a friend did. Oh, I said Alexis, and now my Alexa thinks it. Oh, I just said Alexa again. Alexa, hi.
Hello.
Okay.
This week I'm celebrating
Alexa, stop.
Day.
So this person.
It might be a good time to call Poppy H.
Yeah, I call dad. I call my dad. You see that? It reminds me to call my dad. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
So that person is going to buy all these shoes. So, but we see a percent sign, and we think, okay, it's probably gonna. We're looking at cross multiplying, so we turn that 7% into 7 over 100. Now we need a full original number, a whole number, and a part number. Well, they're going to give us the whole number, but we got to add all that stuff up. So shoes. She's going to pay for all those shoes. And we added them together, Chick did, and got 120.19. GED is really, really good. They don't put random choices down as answer choices. If you look at A is that number. Choice A is that number. That is called halfway math. And if our calculator, they're really good. We did that math on a calculator. And if the number on our calculator matches one of the numbers, it's very easy to think, or one of the choices, it's very easy to think I'm done. And it's a trap. So this right here, let me get my pen. I got my pen. That is poison. Because we got to add sales tax. Uncle Slouch has got to get their money out of this thing. So we know that it's only going to get more because shoes get taxed. But man, that's tough. Then if you look at B is just that number plus $7.
Mm-hmm.
So right there, they're trying to take confused, tired people, say, hey, you already got this right. And then what about the 7%? Well, look at this one. That's just plus $7. Maybe that's it. Neither one of those is right. That's not how percent works. So right there, we can say we're at a 50-50. So it's either 128 or 138. So we're going to figure this out. But we wanted to get into the mind of our opponent. And our opponent are the people who write these tests. They are our adversary. So we got to figure out the tax so that we can do what we got to do. I'm going to change to blue here. Same three steps. That's why we love cross multiplying. Once we slot everything into place, start with what we don't know, scotch tape it to that, 100x. X times 100 is just 100x.
Uh-huh.
And then step 2 is real live math.
Yep.
That times that, calculator. We don't do anything in our head. 120. 814. That never works when I hold that up. 841. 33, right? 841. 33. So that's the second step. Real live math. Then real live division is the next step. We want to get the x alone. If we want to figure out what x is, we want to get it alone. So we got to get rid of the 100. That's 100 times x. The opposite of times is divide. And fractions are division because the picture of division, a division picture is really just a picture of a fraction. That's all it is. The line with something on top and something on the bottom. So we do the same thing over here. We always draw that line a little bit long so we can make a little division sign out of it. These two cancel out. X comes on down.
That's right.
We type it into our calculator in this order.
841.33 divided by 100 equals 84133.
Okay, so since it's money, we're going to round to the nearest penny. And so those things get dropped away. When those things get dropped away, this is the tax. So that is what gets added on to the price of all these shoes. 41, 8, 128, 60. That's our right answer. So we see percent signs, we think cross multiply. We also expect a curveball, converting feet to miles, ounces to pounds, or pounds back to ounces, or stuff like this, where they're making us add our stuff together to get our total number. We always expect the curveball, but the actual math, this stuff is home. It's comforting. It's always the same 3 steps. So, as always, we're going to sprint right through this. We're going to redo it because we don't want to accidentally get right answer. So, we read this thing. We saw a percent sign. We didn't see the word interest. So, we're thinking, okay, cross multiplying. I got 2 slots already filled in. I got to fill 1 slot and then figure out the next one. So, the bottom number, we had to add those together to get 120, 19. We saw that the GED is trying to be tricky by putting that as one of the choices and then trying to throw in tax. Okay, maybe it's $7 tax, and that's not going to be right. So we're not going to fall for that. So we're at a 50-50. It's either C or D. Everything's slotted into place. Same 3 steps. Scotch tape. Multiply. Divide. That gave us our tax, and we add the tax to the price. We get this thing right. It's 100% absolutely right. I didn't typo anything. Sometimes I do. And the answer is C, and we got this.